What if I told you that building muscle does not require a dumbbell, a barbell, or a gym membership? All you need is a bar and piece of ground. That's it. So the first part of it is understanding the fundamentals of calisthenics. There's many exercises when people come to mind, but the main things that we come to is pull-ups, the dips, the push-ups, chin-ups, and Australian pull-ups. We're going to demonstrate how to do these effectively and with correct form. So the first fundamental of calisthenics, as I mentioned, is the pull-up. Now I'm going to demonstrate how to do a pull-up properly with full range of motion, which is another key point that we're going to mention. When you're over the bar, make sure to grip accordingly and properly, right? Make sure your thumb is touching your fingers, right? Everything straight, your core engaged, your feet are straight, right? And you're looking over the bar, up, chin over the bar, and down. Chin over the bar, and down. Don't forget as well, we want full range of motion, right? When you're doing half reps, guys, and this is something that's very important, when you do half reps, right, for all of the exercises, you're not going to target the muscles accordingly and how it is supposed to be targeted. So make sure you're going full range of motion, you're locking out, having a straight arm for you to see full effect in the workout. So these are things not to do when it comes to a pull-up, right? See, a lot of people do this, right? So when it comes to going up, you're going up, you're not going all the way up, and you're coming down half rep. Up, half rep. And also, they're kipping, like so. That's not gonna affect nothing. You're literally doing cardio on a bar, right? It's not effective. It's not gonna really work on the muscles that you so want. And as we mentioned, we want to be able to build functional muscle. This comes with functional training, as I said, full range of motion, chin over the bar, core engaged, and back engaged as well. Now the second fundamental exercise of calisthenics to build functional strength are the dips. As you can see, dips are not the best over here. They're kind of small, but we're gonna work with it, no excuses, inshallah, right? So when it comes to the dips, guys, the major parts of the body that you're gonna target: shoulders, your chest, and your triceps, right? This exercise is excellent for building muscle. In the future, you can add weights, but as a starter, it's very good. Now, for the dip, you want to have a hollow body, being able to engage your core effectively for you to remove the swinging, which is something that a lot of brothers struggle with, right? This swinging over here. What you want to do is engage your core, have your body hollow like so, not like this, hollow, right? So you're engaging your core, right? And when you're coming down, slowly down, 90, up. Okay, chin tucked in, slowly down, 90, up, okay? Now, as a starter, it is going to be a bit complex because the dip is something that requires upper body strength, and there's a lot of regression workouts that we can work with for you to allow you to get to that part. As a starter, when it comes to building up to the strength of a dip, you want to be able to invest in a resistance band. This is your best friend. This is your biggest asset when it comes to calisthenics for every single exercise. Now, when it comes to you want to be able to put the band like this, right? Where you're able to put your knees on top. You want to get up and slot your knees inside, like so. Very simple. The whole point of this exercise is for you to get used to the motion of the dip. So you're gonna go down slowly, 90 degree. Don't go all the way down. It's gonna injure your shoulders. You wanna go at a slow 90 degree pace, up. Slow 90, up. And as I mentioned, this is going to allow you to have that muscle memory when it comes to doing the dip without the band. You're gonna eventually understand what it's like, then you'll be able to do the dip properly. Now let's go again. Things that people do that it's damaging to them, because when it comes to the dips, you can easily injure yourself, right? It's very easy to injure yourself when it comes to the dips, right? A lot of people tend to go all the way down and going up. I've already felt on my shoulders. I should be careful. I already felt on my shoulders. Be careful, right? When it comes to the dip, make sure that you're controlling and knowing when to go down. Oh, go down, go up, right? So down, up, down, up, right? A big factor as well is your breathing. Make sure you're controlling your breathing. The reason why you get fatigued so quick is because you're not breathing, okay? Let me demonstrate with the dips. When you're up, top of the bar, breathe in. Down, out. Let's do it again. Okay, this is going to allow oxygen to flow into your muscles, and you will be able to recover faster as well. So make sure to control your breathing. Now we come to the chin-ups, another fundamental exercise of calisthenics that people don't know much about. Chin-ups affect your biceps, and it's an excellent driver to build up your biceps in calisthenics. Now let's demonstrate, inshallah, over the bar as so. You want it to be shoulder width, okay? Shoulder width. Everything as we mentioned for the pull-ups, you want to apply for the chin-ups, but you're just doing a different grip, like so. Chin over the bar, up, down. Very simple, very effective, down. up, down, right? With a efficient or an effective amount of reps and sets with chin-ups, you're going to see a big enhancement in your biceps and build functional strength. Now, things not to do when it comes to the chin-ups, same thing as mentioned to the pull-ups, right? You don't want to do half reps. We want full range of motion for full effect, right? So people tend to not effective, not really ideal. You're not engaging anything, you're not working anything, and you're just overall wasting your breath and time. So guys, focus on these things. It's very important. The form, the basics, and full range of motion. Now moving on to push-ups. A lot of brothers, they think they know how to do push-ups, but a lot of them don't know. We're gonna teach you right now, inshallah. So when it comes to the push-ups, you're going to want to have shoulder width, okay? Squeeze your glutes. You want your shoulders to be protracted, okay? Squeeze your core. Down, up, down, up, down, up. Also, your breathing comes very handy in this, especially your breathing. People tend to get tired too quick when it comes to the push-ups because you're not breathing effectively. That's why it's very important to control your breathing, right? Also, as I've mentioned, when you're going down, you want your chest to hit the ground. Down, up, down, up. And when you're up, guys, squeeze your arms, right? So down, up, squeeze, down, up, squeeze, okay? So you can get full range of motion and full isolation. Now, another thing as well, people tend to do, and this is very normal as a beginner when it comes to push-ups, people tend to go in front of their face. So they're like this. Already just like that, I've nearly damaged my shoulders. Don't ever do that, right? Once you understand where to place your hands and once you understand where to place these certain things, you'll be able to see a big difference, big difference, and see improvement in functional strength. Final exercise of the fundamentals of calisthenics, inshallah, we're going to do Australian pull-ups. Don't ask questions why it's called Australian. I'm explaining it to you and that's it. Bismillah, right? One thing as well, this has helped me drastically when it comes to my progression to my pull-ups. It's going to target the upper body, upper part of the back, your lats, and overall it's going to give you a good sculpture when it comes to your back, right? So doing the Australian pull-ups is going to be like so. You want to put your knees at a 90-degree angle. Full extension, guys, don't forget, we want full range of motion, right? Try go for overhand grip for it to be easier for you, inshallah. And when you're going up, you want to hit chest to bar and down, full range of motion. Chest to bar, full range of motion. Chest to bar, full range of motion. Don't forget your breathing as well, right? Okay, right? Now this is going to be, as I mentioned, an excellent progression to actually get your pull-up bi'idhnillah ta'ala. So make sure that you incorporate this to build functional strength, inshallah, right? Things that people tend to do that doesn't really work when it comes to the Australian pull-ups is that they're going half reps, guys. This is the biggest thing I always come back to, is you're not doing full range of motion. When you don't do full range of motion, like, oh, look, you're not hitting, just not hitting bar, you're not going full way, you're not hitting anything, you're just wasting energy and you're wasting stamina that you don't have time to waste when it comes to training. So make sure you're going full range of motion, breathing, extra form, and you will build that functional strength, inshallah. So there's one more bonus tip that I want to give you before I leave, which is eccentric workout. This is something that has helped me drastically when I first started calisthenics, and it is basically incorporating a positive movement and a negative movement. What do I mean by that? When you come, try go for a low bar, so you'll be able to get yourself over. For a pull-up, you want to do the same thing. You want to shoot yourself up, right? So sorry, shoot yourself up, hold, and bring yourself down slowly. Same thing again. Shoot yourself up, hold, and bring yourself slowly. Right? What this is going to do, it's going to allow you to build that functional strength because you're mixing a positive movement and a negative movement. This will allow your body to get used to having that strength because when you're going down, you're resisting, right? So that's going to allow you to build more functional strength and allow the muscle fibers to tear and build up more bi'idhnillah ta'ala.
So there you have it. That's how you build a functional strength with only calisthenics, a bar and a ground. Very easy, efficient and effective. We went through the fundamentals, the techniques, the form, what to do and what not to do, and what is the best way to effectively build strength with only your body weight. For someone who wants to get involved in the community, click the link in the description and join our free Telegram community where you will be motivated with a group of brothers who are on the same mission, the same vision to become strong believers of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. See you in the next one.